Society lied to you. It told you happiness is outside you. It told you success is measured by money, status, and applause. It told you peace comes after the world approves of you. The Stoics knew better. They knew the biggest lie society tells is this: that your worth depends on what you can't control. Think about it. From childhood, you were trained to chase approval. Get good grades, win medals, get promotions. Buy bigger houses, drive better cars. The message is clear: when you achieve enough, then you'll finally be happy. But here's the truth the Stoics revealed long ago. Happiness does not wait at the end of achievement. It exists only in your own mind. It lives in your choices. It lives in your character. It lives in your discipline. Society says, look outside. Stoicism says, look within. Epictetus said, some things are in our control and others are not. This is the foundation of freedom. This is the key to peace. Society wants you to waste your life chasing what isn't yours to control. Likes on social media, opinions of strangers, the rise and fall of the economy, the random storms of fate. But the Stoic asks, why waste your life chasing shadows? Why chain your happiness to the wind? Imagine running a race where the finish line keeps moving. That's the modern chase for success. Achieve more than you'll rest. But the line always shifts. New demands appear. New standards rise. And peace slips away again. The Stoic refuses this game. The Stoic says, I will win the race that cannot be moved, mastery over myself. Marcus Aurelius, Emperor of Rome, had everything society tells us we need: power, wealth, status, and yet in his private writings, he reminded himself daily, all is vanity, only virtue matters. Even the emperor knew, if your peace depends on applause, you will never rest. If your joy depends on the crowd, you will never own your soul. Society's lie is seductive. It whispers, you are not enough yet. You must prove yourself. But the Stoic replies, you are enough when you choose virtue. You are enough when you live with discipline. You are enough when you master your mind. Here's the practice. Write down 2 lists. First, list things you control: your choices, your effort, your attitude. Second, list things you don't control: other people's opinions, external events, the past and the future. Now, imagine throwing the second list into a fire. This is freedom. This is peace. Because when you stop demanding control where you have none, you stop suffering where you don't need to. Look at social media. People post photos, not to capture memories, but to beg for approval. Every like feels like oxygen. Every silence feels like suffocation. But the Stoic would say, you can't control the crowd. You can only control your intention. Post if you want, share if you like, but never tie your worth to the reaction. Otherwise, you are a slave. Society sells comfort. It tells you life should be easy. But the Stoics warned, easy lives make fragile people. Seneca wrote, fire tests gold. Adversity tests the brave. Resilience is not built in comfort. It is forged in difficulty. When you face hardship, you can either curse it or you can thank it, because every trial is a training ground. Every struggle is a chance to grow stronger. You lose your job. Society says you are ruined. The Stoic says, now you train resilience. A relationship ends. Society says you are broken. The Stoic says, now you practice self-sufficiency. Your plans collapse. Society says, life is unfair. The Stoic says, life is training. Society promises one day when you have enough, you will finally rest. But the Stoics knew this is an endless trap. Seneca said, it is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more. That is poor. Chasing wealth without end is poverty in disguise. Chasing applause without end is slavery in disguise. The Stoic finds wealth in self-control. The Stoic finds freedom in needing less. Picture this. A man with a golden cup cannot drink in peace. He fears it will be stolen. He worries it will be scratched. He envies others who have larger cups. Another man drinks from a clay cup. He smiles. He is grateful. He is free. The value is not in the cup. The value is in the heart that drinks from it. So here is the challenge. Stop measuring your life by society's false rulers. Stop believing the lie that peace comes later. Peace can only come now. and it comes only through you. Society will keep shouting its lie. It will keep telling you, you are not enough yet. But the Stoic whispers, you are enough when you live with virtue. You are enough when you master yourself. You are enough when you no longer chase shadows. So reject the lie. Embrace the truth. Live as the Stoics lived. Strong, calm, and free. Choose virtue over vanity. Choose discipline over distraction. Choose calm over chaos. This is the Stoic life. This is the only life worth living. Wisdom is not meant to be kept hidden. If a truth strengthens you, let it strengthen others. Honor the discipline of action. Like and share this message. Subscribe so that virtue, reason, and resilience continue to spread beyond you. Do not let these lessons fade. Be part of the chain that carries Stoic wisdom forward.